Hey everyone, my name is Joseph Griffin, and before I start my speech, I wanted to open up with a quote by famous poet and writer James Baldwin. He says, "The place in which I'll fit will not exist until I make it." As a young artist myself, the school has always inspired me to work hard and push myself to be the best version of myself possible. With that said, today I'll be presenting three different items: my viola, my second degree black belt, and my Boy Scout uniform. Each of these items represents the multiple steps that I've taken to be the artist that I am today. The first item is my viola. The viola is slightly bigger than the violin and has four strings: A string, D string, G string, and C string. By putting pressure on the strings while either plucking or bowing, one can create sound. Moving your fingers closer to the bridge increases the note in pitch, and in other words, creates a higher note. I've been playing the viola since the third grade, and it's always represented my love for music and my individuality. Although most people only hear about the violin and the cello, I knew that I always wanted to be different, choose an instrument that most people my age wouldn't select. That choice did have its effect on me. As one of the only three violas in my elementary and middle school orchestra, it was difficult getting music that featured my instrument, so I almost always ended up playing backup for either the violin or the cello. In a more positive light, this individuality allowed me to excel in high school as the first chair of my GT orchestra. Learning to play the viola allowed me to improve my musical theory, hand-eye coordination, and relative pitch, which is the ability to recall or sing a note from memory. All of these skills still help me today when I'm learning music to sing, dance, or perform on stage. My second item concerns another extracurricular that I'm involved in, a Korean sport called Taekwondo. My item representing that sport is my second degree black belt. As you can see from the belt, it has my name, and then it also has my studio or dojan, which is Victory Martial Arts. And then on the other side, it has that name in Korean. I've been doing this sport for 9 years, and it's been a long adventure. In Taekwondo, once you receive your uniform, you don't have a belt. However, as you progress through the curriculum, learning the moves, Korean vocabulary, and customs, you can earn different belts. In my school, a student earns their belts in this order: no belt, white, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, brown senior, which is a brown belt with a black stripe through the middle, red, and then finally black. You transition from red to black is very extensive as you learn to teach classes and prepare for your black belt exam. This black belt test is split up into 2 days. The first is physical exercise. Students are required to run a 5K in 30 minutes, do 60 sit-ups, push-ups in a minute, and then several other tests of discipline and strength. The first day typically starts at around 4 p.m. but ends at around 2 to 3 a.m. The next day is a bit more challenging as we review all the techniques that the Taekwondo student has learned in their course. This is really the main component of the test. After passing myself, I received the first degree black belt. 2 years later, which incidentally was 2 years ago, I tested and earned my second degree black belt. This summer coming up, I will test for my third degree black belt, and I hope to earn it. Taekwondo has taught me physical endurance and the importance of following through with something. It has also given me experience teaching a physical education and fitness class and learning to work with people of all ages. My last item is part of yet another extracurricular that I'm a part of. This is my Boy Scout uniform. I've been participating in the Cub Scouts from kindergarten to the 5th grade, and then I transferred to the Boy Scouts in middle school. The Boy Scouts encouraged me to take up public speaking and leadership skills that I still use today in all of my classes and activities. In the present day, I'm the senior patrol leader of my Boy Scout troop, which basically means that I plan and lead all the meetings and help my scouts achieve their achievements and ranks. As for my rank, I am a Life Scout, and I'm working on my Eagle Scout rank. I've been working on this rank for about a while now, and so I hope to achieve it soon. In summary, each of my items tell the story of my life, the individuality that I found in music, the determination and discipline that I found in sports, and the leadership and generosity that I found in public service. When I was younger, and still occasionally to this day, I felt stressed doing so many activities plus school. It felt like all of my extracurricular activities were pointless. I continue to remind myself how far I've come and how blessed I am to be where I am today. I know that each of my extracurricular activities pushed me to become the artist that I am today and the person that I'll become tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.